Who wants a? We got one right over there. Good. Woo. Welcome, San Diego Comic-Con! Everybody, thanks for showing up. For Power Up, we've got Does It Fly, we've got X-Ray Vision, we've got a bunch of stuff through Den of Geek coming at you tonight. Of course, thank you to Mission Brewery for giving the venue, and of course, buy some beer. It's great, it's fantastic. Now, we're here to talk about card games. You guys might have gotten some handout cards, and I'm here with Dylan from Upper Deck, who of course produced those lovely cards to talk all about them. Dylan, welcome to Power Up.
Hey, thanks.
So, one of the cards games that we've got going on, I grew up playing like Magic the Gathering, like all the time. You guys have this new card game, Rush of Ikorr, that really draws from like ancient mythology and just lets them go to battle. We've got some cards to give out today. Dylan, tell me about Rush of Ikorr.
So thanks for having us. Upper Deck here, our newest TCG trading card game for those of you who don't know what a TCG is. And it's all about trying to acquire this resource called Ikorr. So, Rush of Ikorr. As opposed to like most of the TCGs that you might be used to where you're attacking an opponent's life total, you're actually trying to collect that resource known as the Ikorr. So your main goal in the game is to collect Ikorr before your opponent does. So that's a little bit of something like different. So maybe you guys have seen something similar to this game. But the other cool part about Rush of Ikorr is that it's a team-based game. So as opposed to just doing 1 versus 1, you can do 2 versus 2, or you can do up to 3 versus 3. So you can have 6 people at a table. We're really excited to bring this game because we've thrown so many new mechanics into it. You're gonna build a deck around what we call an avatar. So your avatar is like your main lead character that your deck builds around. We have these things called aspects, and each aspect you can see in these starter decks is like a different color. So we've got like red and blue, so your avatar would have that red and blue aspect, and you build the deck around that. When you build the deck, there's another cool mechanic that we've added to this game. It's called a infusion card. And this infusion card, if I can grab it, there you go, thank you. So this infusion card is actually a clear overlay card. So if you open those packs, all of the packs that you're gonna open are come with an infusion card. These infusion cards are a new way to deck build. Essentially, if you have a card, if you get a starter deck, you can get a champion, and your champions have an infusion allowance. So if you look up in that top right corner of those cards that are champions, it'll say it's got an infusion allowance. And as long as your champion has that infusion allowance, you can add that infusion to your card as you're building your deck, thus giving your champion a new power. I don't know if that makes sense. How are we doing so far?
We're doing pretty good. So like Rush of Ikorr is essentially if you're trying to whoever gets the most mana at the end of it wins it, to use it in Magic the Gathering terms. But at the same time, that resource is also used to summon these avatars, which are like creature cards, as they do battle. And we've got some of these starter decks starter hands to give out. Also, every single one of these packs comes with at least one foil. And of course, the kids love foil. I love foil. I still have my Charizard somewhere around here. So yeah, anybody who wants a? We got one right over there. Good. Woo. Hey, good catch. Oh, we got another one. Elijah, I'm going to need you to alley-oop it behind you. Okay, ready? Go. Oh! Also, Alan Grant and Ellie Sadler want one too. So let's go ahead. All right, let's see if I can do it. Apologies, cover your drinks. You might not want this to fall in your drink.
This is a win contest. Who's paying attention?
Whoa! Sorry, Chris. Goes through the fingers really easy. Yeah, I got something for you guys too. Don't worry. But so in terms of the mythology that you're drawing from, I mean, it looks like, it's we see a jacked Zeus. There's Cleopatra on there. So yeah, walk us through the different mythologies that you have that make up the different decks for Rush of Ikorr.
Yeah, so these first 4 starter decks that you can get for Rush of Ikorr are going to be Egyptian, Japanese, Maya, and Greek. So as you open these cards, there's different characters and champions inspired by those different cultures. You'll see each kind of, when you open the booster packs, you'll see some of these cards will say what they're from, what faction they're a part of, and as you go through it, we've done a lot of really great, I think, art. This is one of the most beautiful things about Rush of Ikorr is it's all original artwork. We're really happy to be here at Comic-Con where art and artists is a big element of just the culture. And at Upper Deck, we take a really big pride in making sure artists are a part of what we do. So all of this is original artwork, and they've taken cultural representations and they've worked exactly with people who know the history and know the culture. So we wanted to bring that into the trading card world in a way that we think really showcases all of these cool cultures.
I was going over through it. It's really easy to pick up and play. Like, if you know Magic, if you know Pokemon, you know how to play this TCG. If you know how to play the Final Fantasy card game through Bandai Namco, you know how to play this thing. Like, how important was it making this game, accessible for people that are just curious about trying this one out?
As I've talked to the game development team, and they've talked to me about this game, they really wanted to make it a game that you and your friends could just pick up and play. So that's why the team dynamic is such a big element of it as well, is that we wanted something you could pick up with your friends, play it anywhere, and play it really quick and just get to playing. We think that games are built around community, and the easier it is to start playing, the easier it is to build that community. So that was a really big emphasis of what we wanted to accomplish.
And of course, Upper Deck has a booth at San Diego Comic-Con for everyone that's attending. Anything that fans can expect as they swing by, and also where to find you.
Yeah, so our booth is number 307 on the floor tomorrow. If you swing by, check us out. We have a really cool activation called our personalized trading card. So if you've ever wanted to put yourself on a trading card, we have that available for everyone. It's kind of like a photo booth. You can swing by, put yourself on a Rush of Ikorr card. We also have a couple of other cards. I know everyone's excited about the DC stuff, so we also have a DC option as well. Come to the booth. It's free. You just stand in line for a little bit, and you get to go home with a fun souvenir that showcases yourself and a trading card, what Upper Deck's really known for.
So, Dylan, before I let you go to go back and actually drink here at a brewery, in terms of, let's talk about those other cards, because I grew up playing or collecting the Fleer Marvel cards that you could get for the X-Men and everything, and all of the Avengers. But we're switching things. We're going DC.
You going DC?
We got. Let's show them the DC. So how many of you guys got the Fleer DC cards for the Summer of Superman that we're doing through Upper Deck? Let's talk about this DC deck, because it really is. You're a big Green Lantern guy, right?
Guilty. Yes, I am a big Green Lantern guy. Having DC cards has been a really exciting part for everyone at Upper Deck. Obviously, with the Superman movie coming out recently, we wanted to put a product out there that focuses solely on Superman. This product, Fleer Brilliance, is a brand that we brought together from the Upper Deck kind of brands that we have available to us. We wanted to revamp it, bring it something new and something exciting. The beauty of this, it's a Mega Blaster. Mega Blasters have about 14 packs in them. Depends on where you get it from, but the blasters are going to have something accessible to everybody. But it follows all these characters from Superman, so you're able to get these. It's about $50. You can rip it with your friends, you can rip it by yourself, but at the end of the day, it's kind of doing what you love with trading cards. It's just opening it, seeing the characters you love, kind of like you said, being able to relive those moments in comic book history, or being able to remember those memories we have with the comic books, and that's what trading cards are really about. It's you see these characters, you'll see artwork you recognize from the comic books, you're I remember that scene, I remember when this happened, I know exactly which panel that this art was used from. And as a bunch of collectors at Upper Deck, we love to be able to give people that experience through trading cards.
In terms of the DC and Fleer cards that are available through the Upper Deck here at San Diego Comic-Con, what can some of the fans expect? Are you selling the big booster packs? Are you selling the booster packs? Or are you selling the start decks? What can fans pick up over at the show floor tomorrow?
So we've actually got a couple of exclusives. So I would say, as part of the March to 100 with DC, we have a couple of retro designed DC exclusive Comic-Con packs. So if anyone wants to look at those exclusives, showing up at booth 307 and get those. We also have a Peacemaker pack. So if you're looking for a Peacemaker trading card, we have those exclusives as well. I know you guys like some Peacemaker stuff over here. So I'm kind of making sure people know about that one. But we've got the booster box. We've got those packs available. A bunch of cool products. We're excited about it.
You heard it straight from the source, so be sure to check out Upper Deck's booth on the Comic-Con show floor for these limited time Comic-Con exclusive DC cards, and of course, Rush of Ikorr, if you're looking for a hot new trading card game to get into that draws from all things mythology, and it's just so easy and fun to pick up and play. Dylan, thanks for taking the time to sit down and talk with me, man.
Yeah, thanks so much, everyone. Enjoy. If you guys have questions, come see us.